Welcome back to Beijing beach volleyball here for the first time since the 2008 Summer Olympics. Misty May and Kerry Walsh won gold there. They're through to the women's final, but who will they face? Second semi-final is Italy against Germany. It is Marta Menegatti and Menegatti-Cicolari against Katrin Holtwick and Holtwick-Semmler. Partly cloudy, 25 degrees centigrade. We were up in the mid-30s yesterday, so that's welcome for the players.
Last minute. Last minute.
Seen one cracking match already. Three-setter between Misty May and Kerry Walsh and Jen Kessie and April Ross. May and Walsh going through. Well, Holtwick and Semmler had the best day of their career to date. Yesterday, they were the giant killers. First, they beat the top seeds, Larissa and Juliana. Then the six-seeded Austrian sisters, the Schweigers, before the second-seeded Brazilians, Antonelli and Talita, fell by the wayside in the quarter-finals. Marta Menegatti, just 20 years old, highly talented. Menegatti and Cicolari, hot on the heels of winning silver in Myslovica, looking for another medal.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the second women's semi-final of the FIVB Beach Volleyball World Tour 2. It's time to welcome the women's entities. First referee from
our first referee, Kritsada Panaseri from Thailand. Our second referee, Wang Li Jun from China. Marta Menegatti being presented to the crowd. By a distance, the youngest of all the semi-finalists. Partnered by Menegatti-Cicolari, who had two knee injuries last year and didn't play much, but practiced hard over the winter. And things coming to fruition for the Italian pair. The left-handed Katrin Holtwick, 1m76 tall, makes her the shortest of the semi-finalists, partnered by Holtwick-Semmler. They've medalled twice before on tour, Holtwick and Semmler, one silver and one bronze in 2008, the silver at Myslovica and the bronze at Klagenfurt. We're going to have Italy serving first in the form of Marta Menegatti. Holtwick straight into the action. They only strayed through the pool, losing 2 of their 3 matches, but since then have been irrepressible. A miss-hit by Semmler after the inventive play from Menegatti-Cicolari. Cicolari and Menegatti seeded 14th here, Holtwick and Semmler 31st. There's the service error from Cicolari. Rolled over the top by Cicolari, a shot she plays so well. Nip and tuck at the start of set number 1. Great block by Semmler. Gap cut to 1 by Cicolari and Menegatti at the first side change. Germany up 4-3. The Italians have spent far much more time on court than the Germans throughout this tournament. Indeed, 5 of the 6 matches that Cicolari and Menegatti have played here have gone to 3 sets. Power from Semmler. Menegatti keeping it the right side of the line, or has she? It's going to be checked. Strelzada Panisseri is off his chair. We should be able to listen in to his decision. He's linked up to a microphone. It is in. And so is that. Holtwick into the net. Decisive at the net from Semmler there. Cicolari finds the corner. Should do well to reach it. She does. Here's Holtwick. Menegatti. Elegant play. Highly talented young player. Menegatti and Cicolari came here 7th in the season's rankings, seeded 14. Semmler too good for Menegatti there. Out. Two service errors in a row from Katrin Holtwick. That's the way to get herself back in the good books of her partner, Semmler. Menegatti kills the point. 9-9. Thrilling play at the net, and then Holtwick coming up with a shot to get the point for the Germans. I wouldn't say the quality has been quite as high in this second semi-final compared to the first All-American tie, but it is equally tense. No sooner do I mention the quality of play than we have an inspirational point from the Italians. They're 11-10 up at the technical timeout. Menegatti and Cicolari, like Holtwick and Semmler, lost 2 of their 3 pool games. Menegatti and Cicolari going through by dint of beating Ekaterina Komyakova and Evgenia Ukulova of Russia. And then yesterday they beat Akers and Branner of the States, Goller and Ludwig of Germany. And then Maria Clara and Carol, the Salgado sisters from Brazil, to reach this stage. All their wins yesterday in 3 sets. Holtwick with that snappy left-handed put away. Plenty of wind up. The direction to match the power. Did excellently to save that one, did Holtwick. But the Italians emerge with the point, thanks to Marta Menegatti. Some finer technical advice from her elder partner, Greta Cicolari. It is in. The two teams inseparable. And that's in too. Holtwick with the ace. goes some way to atoning for a couple of earlier service errors from the 27-year-old. Good stuff from Menegatti. Thirteens. Unlucky for some. Well, the crowd are warming to Holtwick's style of play. Disguise on the shot from Menegatti. 14 all at the side change. Exquisite touch. There it is, that big left-hander. She has such a wind-up when she goes in for the spike. Winning consecutive points in this match, a real challenge. Towards the business end of the first set of this second semi. Oh, the Germans were on top throughout after Semmler's cheeky short serve. There's Holtwick claiming the point. Timeout called by Cicolari and Menegatti. The third time that Cicolari and Menegatti have reached the last four as a pair. The others were Myslovica in the last tournament, plus 2009 in Sanya. Menegatti did manage a silver medal as well last year in Thailand when she partnered Valeria Rosso. They lost to Branner and Walsh in the final. It's the first time an Italian pairing had contested a gold medal match. The second, of course, was when Cicolari and Menegatti took part in the Myslovica final against Sanna Kaiser and Marlene van Eertsel, who left this tournament early, as indeed did Juliana and Larissa, the number one seeds. So there will be new champions for 2011, Juliana and Larissa. Gold medals in Brasilia and Sanya, Kaiser and van Eertsel, the Dutch pair in Shanghai and Myslovica. No Brazilian semi-finalists for the third tournament running. This all-European semi for the right to take on the United States and Misty May and Kerry Walsh in the final. Oh yes. That's Katrin Holtwick. She's been the star of this opening set to my mind. Is this the decisive move from the Germans? Now this time the short serve from Semmler didn't pay off. Wide from Cicolari. The court was wide open for her. They needed that, did the Italian pair. The angles created by Holtwick are a joy to witness. 3 set points to the Germans. Serving towards Cicolari is the call. And Cicolari plays that point brilliantly. First set point saved. Defense from Menegatti follows it up by bagging the point. 2 set points they have managed to stave off. There's the first set. Katrin Holtwick seals it off. 21-19 to the Germans. If Italy are going to go through to their second straight gold medal match, they're going to have to do it the hard way and come from a set down. As I said earlier, all 3 matches they played on Friday did go the distance. But in all 3 of those games, Cicolari and Menegatti did win the opening set. Not the case here. All of Holtwick and Semmler's matches have been completed in straight sets. Very fitting that Holtwick finished that one off with the roll shot. That first set, Holtwick proving that a relative lack of stature at 1m76 need be no hindrance when you come into the net. And Holtwick picking up where she left off. It is out from Cicolari. Nice from Menegatti. Off the ends of the fingers. Another brilliant angle created by Katrin Holtwick. She gets up so high. What spring she has. Similar pattern at the start of set 2 to the start of set 1. Fine teamwork from Holtwick and Semmler there. Semmler killing the point. They've been together since 2006, 28th in the season's rankings coming into this. Will fly up to at least 16th based on their performances here. Cicolari and Menegatti a coming force in the women's game. Right on the line. Clever play. So sharp on her feet. Clipping the outside of the line. Couldn't be any more precise. That was a wild serve from Cicolari. Her second mistake like that in a row. Has the experience to not let it affect her, 28 years old. Cicolari bouncing back in that point. Holtwick and Semmler will be bottom seeds in Pool K at the World Championships in Rome next week. But given the highly seeded players that they've already eliminated in this tournament, you'd fancy their chances, to be honest. Oh, they responded to the Menegatti block in the best possible style. Holtwick finishing off the point. That's too long. It looked it from the moment it left the hand. A gift of a point to the Italians. Well, how many times is she going to play that shot in this match? And why wouldn't you keep playing it? Highly effective. Both the Germans running right. Cicolari put the ball to their left. Incredible court coverage from Semmler and Holtwick. Frustration for Menegatti-Cicolari having a word with the first referee.
Not harm.
Needing a second clean of the sunglasses, a yellow card for holding up play. Service winner by Holtwick. Holtwick and Semmler, 11-8 to the good, as the timeout is called by the Italians. In the head-to-head series, they are locked at 1-1. In the match today, 1 set to love, and the Germans with the advantage in set 2-2. Animated conversation this between Menegatti and Cicolari. To come up with some answers to deal with Katrin Holtwick in particular. Another service winner from Holtwick. She is on fire. The block is wide from Semmler. Technical timeout, with the Italians trailing by 3 to the Germans. Cicolari to serve on the resumption. The hammer of the left hand from Holtwick again. The extended rally and a bit of luck for Semmler. Well, a look of despondency on the Italian faces. Oh, wonderful from Menegatti. Keeping the distance between them and the Germans manageable. 4 points it is, 14-10. Holtwick was down and out, but the Germans are still going to get the point. Made Menegatti chase much more than she would have wanted to. Cicolari, the overhead. Menegatti coming up trumps. It is out. 3 points the deficit now. You see what she was trying to do. Early call of out. Quizzical look from Cicolari, but she's going to have to accept the decision, have the side change. And Germany now 5 away from a place in the final. It will be their first final since Mislovitz at 2008. Although ooze on the serve as it only just scraped over the net, but it was well read by Italy. All throughout the match, the Italians have struggled to win points on their own serve. And that is not a recipe for winning. Long from Cicolari. Glee for the Germans. It'll be a long, hard road back from here for Cicolari and Menegatti. Foundations of a comeback being laid, perhaps. Too short, is it? No, it's got over. That's going long. Caught in two minds, I think, there. Great defense from Cicolari and follows up with the offense. Germany's lead cut to 2 points. Germany calling the timeout. Crowd has been building throughout the morning as we move towards the medal matches. Nice from Holtwick. Rolling it wide, and Menegatti cross court. Defense there. Here she goes, Holtwick down the line. Despair from Menegatti. 4 match points for Germany. Well done, and Holtwick to finish it, and she has. It finishes in fitting fashion. Germany winning 21-19, 21-16. They are through to the final to take on Misty May and Kerry Walsh, who will have to watch out for the giant killers from Germany. Holtwick and Semmler have done it again, beating higher seeds, beating a more fancied pairing. What a great day they had on Friday. Today could top it. They're guaranteed at least a silver now. Their first silver in a Grand Slam event. Cicolari and Menegatti will have to content themselves with the bronze medal match against Jen Kessie and April Ross. Confirmation of the scoreline, 21-19, 21-16. What a week in Beijing these two young ladies have had. And it's not finished yet. Didn't play to their best today, Menegatti and Cicolari. They still have the medal match to come against Kessie and Ross. Getting into the final 4 for the second tournament running is not to be sniffed at. There's some of the best moments from the match, which we will leave you with. And now that we know the lineups for the medal matches in the women's side, will be coming back in a few minutes' time with the men's games. 2 semi-finals, the first of them, Alison and Emmanuel against Bellegarde and Heuscher of Switzerland. So do rejoin us for that. That's it for now from the women's draw. We'll be back very soon with the first men's semi-final.